Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video and welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I am your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on September 21st or 22nd, depending on where you're at in the world. Anyways, keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm just giving you the date of the video. That way you know I don't repost. And if you do like my videos, I post 2 fresh videos every single day. I post one at 6 p.m. or around there, and I post the other one at 10:30 p.m. And if you like a live chat, my 10:30 p.m. video always comes with a live chat. That's Eastern time, Florida time. Anyways, before I start your reading, I want to be the first person to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. Okay. Let's see what wants to come out. Ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. All right. That's a heavy card to start off with. You know, somebody might feel ashamed. This cycle is closing for all of us anyways. That's on the bottom of the deck. But somebody might really feel ashamed for not recognizing a karmic situation for what it is. Okay. Now we have jealousy. We have a lot going on. This is like this is going on in someone's mind here. All right. Breaking free of a karmic tie. All right. Maybe someone still needs to, because free is reversed. Karmic tie is reversed. All right. And then we have the wingman. So this is like someone's partner right here. Ride or die. And we have jealousy to face. So this is crazy. Who's ashamed? What karmic tie is ending? What's up with these two? These two in the reverse. Two-faced, jealousy, gossip. That's just a bad card. So this could be someone who gossiped on you even. We're going to see what wants to come out in the tarot. If that 7 of Swords comes out, I'm going to know that's going to be related to this. Someone could have been gossiping and lying. All right. And maybe somebody feels bad for not seeing through some sort of karmic gossip and lies when it came to a connection. Right? Maybe somebody lied on you to someone else. Maybe someone lied to you about someone else. Anyway, I feel like maybe some truth might get exposed with the closing cycle. All right. On the bottom of the deck. Especially if someone went out of their way, right? If someone went out of their way to alter an outcome and made somebody look bad, I feel like somebody is really like feeling bad or ashamed for not seeing through that person's BS. It's like, I feel like if somebody said you were lazy or you were, you know, you didn't have goals or you didn't anything, you know, and someone else glorified themselves, I feel like somebody is looking at you differently. Like, you know, the way they said Aquarius was, that's not how it is. That's not what I'm seeing here. So there could be somebody who said something about you, and now whoever's around them is like questioning, like, I don't, yeah, literally. Just what I said. There's someone here in your group or your group of friends or somebody here. I don't know if they're still friends, okay? But someone's thinking, and what they're thinking is, why didn't I see? Why didn't I see through this person's BS? Why didn't I see it? Yeah. Thing is, it could be any scenario. It doesn't have to be somebody who was between you and why couldn't somebody see it? All right. Someone could be ending something with a third party, a karmic. Okay. You could, someone coming toward you could. But this is this energy of like, why, you know, I didn't see it. And it's sad because someone doesn't see it until literally they are betrayed. Someone doesn't see something until they literally go through some sort of betrayal with a soulmate. But the thing is, then it causes somebody to get into this feeling of ashamed, this feeling of guilt. For some people, you know, it was somebody who was real close, like a family member, maybe a spouse or an ex, okay, somebody who used to live with somebody. It's like a close person who would have done this type of stuff. Give me 3 more cards and we will clarify. So I got the Queen of Swords. That's literally, that's Libra energy. I have the Hierophant. That's Taurus energy. Both of them are Venus. Okay. Like Libra and Taurus are ruled by that. But the Queen of Swords can also sometimes for me be talking about a divine feminine Aquarius. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I don't feel like it's the last of this. It's not the last of somebody, whatever this ashamed and guilt is about. I feel like there's going to be, because I really feel like somebody's just like, if I could just say something, if I could just say what I want to say. Someone's in like a lot of despair. All right. And somebody really wants to say something. This 8 of Pentacles is here. This 9 of Cups kind of landed sideways on it. This 5 of Coins is here on the bottom. And here we have the Empress. Okay, yeah. Somebody lied on the Empress. And somebody probably feels ashamed because they believe the lie. Yeah. This wants to come out. I'm not asking for nothing. That's the truth. That's clarity. Yeah. Maybe somebody... We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. We got... yeah, Gemini and more Virgo with this Magician. The Devil reverse. Somebody is just now starting to see the truth. And the truth is, it looks like somebody lied and made another person look bad. Now we have the King of Coins here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Might be thinking about Aquarius because the star is right behind that. That is Aquarius, but it can also be wish fulfillment because that 9 of Cups is also here. So 2 strong wish fulfillment cards. Queen of Staff. Maybe somebody is making a decision between a literal, you know, Aquarius or air sign or fire sign. But literally looking at Aquarius, Aries, or Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius cannot be mistaken. It's the star, just one sign. And King of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody's like, who do I want to be with for life? Like, who do I want to marry? And the thing is, I think the person that somebody wants to marry is a person that they're ashamed that they didn't recognize. So I feel like somebody wasn't following their intuition or their heart and they got duped, is what I feel like. I feel like someone looked like the Empress, sounded like the Empress, and ended up being karmic. It was a dupe. Somebody's realizing it now, so now someone feels ashamed. Also, somebody might be having a hard time trying to still make a decision. You know, I did see the Magician. I saw the Devil further down, you know, maybe. In the pre-shuffle, I did get a card about spell work, but it didn't come out. So it's not out, and I'm not going to worry about it. Tell me about the Two of Swords. The Sun. Here's the High Priestess. In reverse. Okay, we have the Sun. You know, the pre-shuffle, what I got was somebody was trying to do magic on somebody who had some sort of wealth or stability, or they were trying to manipulate, because it doesn't always have to be taken as magic. It can be just taken as manipulation. And in the pre-shuffle, that's kind of what was coming out, that somebody was manipulating something, and it had something to do because they wanted money. But anyway, so we have probably finding out some third-party information, realizing, oh shit, I messed up. And so somebody's wondering now, how can they make it right? Or how can they have another chance with the Empress? Yeah. See, that's the whole thing. The Hangman is reversed. That's Pisces energy in the reverse. Maybe during this eclipse season, it's happened or will happen that somebody realizes they want to make up with you. Okay? And it has a lot to do with all of this eclipse season, them, the truth, you know, whatever truths that they're being, it looks like this person, because it's literally the Seven of Coins is reversed next to the Seven of Coins, it's still going to end up on that. Oh wow. All right, well, don't let me spoil it, but I can see where this is ending up exactly right here. So my pre-shuffle is going to be very accurate to what has come out here. Somebody chose someone who looked like the Empress, but they were not the Empress. But they were definitely down for that money, though. They were definitely down for that stability, down for whatever an Emperor or a masculine could offer. And then not feelings. I highly doubt this person cares about them. They care about the money. And so it seems like it causes a person to return. A person who feels ashamed for how they treated the Empress. The Empress, if it's a family member, it can be a mother. But if it's we're talking about a feminine and a masculine and coming together in marriage or some sort of union, it's like somebody realizes they definitely chose the wrong one. Okay. So somebody's coming back. This is a person who probably can't stop thinking about you, having a lot of nostalgia. Okay. So they're ending a cycle with a soulmate. All right. They're having a lot on their mind about who they want to commit to. All right. What they want to commit to. What do they want to be, or how do they want to show up? And a lot of it is right now, like they're ready for commitment. But they invested in the wrong one. And somebody could have already been married. Okay. Because the Queen of Swords is showing up reversed on the Hierophant, and it's right next to the Queen of Swords in the upright. So this is like if somebody went on because there was somebody already in a connection. So they're like, you know what, even though I got feelings for this person, I'm going to move on. This person's already married, or this person's already taken. And then somebody's realizing, even though it was the logical thing to do, the heart did not align with that. So someone's feelings are really being exposed to themselves, and they're really realizing that, you know, they have to end the cycle that they went in the direction of, because number one, it wasn't aligned with their heart. So it's like saying, well, you know what, you know, or somebody said here, they're with somebody, I'm not going to pursue it. I'm not going to focus on it. However that might make sense to you. That's how this is coming out. If it's your reading, it's not going to resonate with everybody. So somebody wants the person who was the harder choice or was not available. Somebody wants to start over with this person because they literally went in the direction of easy. But easy is not always the easiest choice, because easy now can end up being harder later. I think at some point we all learn this in some kind of way in our life, you know. Taking the easy way out can lead to something harder later. And ultimately realizing you can't take always the easy way out. There's a right way, a wrong way, I guess. But there's your way and how you're guided and how you feel to do something right, which wouldn't follow tradition or teachings. You would just be in alignment right now, in the now, with God and the ultimate universe and everything within it, and going on that and living that kind of life and experience. This person here is thinking about living life with you, or someone's thinking about living life with somebody who is unavailable. It's like, you know, man, if we weren't with people or whatever. Why is someone ashamed? They didn't do anything. Someone's more ashamed that they didn't do anything. They just sort of stayed on the sidelines and watched and always wanted something. Or that's how they're feeling like. So somebody's in a connection with somebody else while thinking of the person that they want to be with. Logical mind, physical body with someone else, but the heart is totally not there. It's with somebody else. It's like somebody saying, if they would just leave that person, I would be with them. If somebody wants a new beginning with a person who's taken so bad, or appears to be taken, we do have Aquarius here with the World card. It's fixed energy. So you're strong here, and it's strong that someone's thinking about you and wanting a new beginning with you, but it's a third party who's in the way. Some third party is in the way. Someone can't come toward you for some reason, or vice versa. Now, it does look like somebody is only in a situation for money, okay? And maybe somebody has realized that with the karmic tie that they're trying to get free of. They're like, you know, they just want what they can get from me. That's all. And that's this Queen of Wands energy, this fire energy could be. That's the karmic tie anyway. It's the one that doesn't want to leave. And the karmic tie doesn't want to leave because they don't want to detach from that money. And it doesn't matter if it's a marriage or if it's someone who wants to get married to someone. And here is the Seven of Pentacles that came out again in the reverse. Okay, so there is somebody who is only in a connection for the stability, no other reason. No other reason at all. And it's showing up, Aries, Leo, Sag. And it's also showing up they're showing up in similar energy, but they could be both fire signs, but this could also be. The problem is, like, they make sense. There's a connection that makes sense to be together. They make sense to be together, but it's for the wrong reasons. It's like money is holding someone together. They make sense to be together that way, but no other way. So it's a money connection. It's somebody might be, you know, a trophy wife, a trophy husband. I don't want to say that, but it's no other reason other than money. It's stability. It's not any other reason that someone is hanging around you or another person and someone's feeling ashamed, because you know what? The Empress is real love. It's unconditional love. It's love that can't be matched or bought. And so somebody recognizes that, and they come in for a relationship, okay, but they have to end something with this first, because they recognize they're in a connection that's being used, or you're recognizing that you're in a connection where you're being used. It really looks like the karmic is using someone for money or stability, okay? Someone is awakening to that. Could be you, Aquarius. It could be somebody external to you, all right? So it seems like that cycle is going to close, and it seems like when that cycle closes, you'll probably hear from this person. Is this person going to reach out to Aquarius if this is their reading? Landed on, we got the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. It's in the reverse, and it landed on the Ace of Pentacles. So whoever this person is, doesn't have to be Virgo, but this person is going to come out of the woodwork. All right. Anyway, we're going to close out. I want to thank everybody for showing up. We're going to close out with a bonus card. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That's what someone's doing. Somebody is letting go of a person who is very karmic and very dependent upon someone else's stability. Get your power back and don't settle for less. There you go. I think a lot of you have already been taking your power or in your power because of the readings I've been doing. Aquarius, you've been coming out as focusing on you, whatever way you positively can, health, wellness, or whatnot. You've been focusing on taking your power back, and a lot of you have spent time alone in solitude. So because of this, and also because I feel you've been very patient, you have something coming in, and do not settle for less. Don't be afraid to let go of whatever karmic energy is holding you back if it's you. And I definitely don't think this person who's coming out of the woodwork, who feels ashamed, I don't think they're going to hold back. I think they learned a very big lesson. Anyway, guys, I will see you in your next video, and thank you for being here. Namaste, my friends.